Yesterday, I just dropped off one of my twin sons at college. It was really kind of heartbreaking and poignant, although I'm very excited for him to start his journey. It's just that I was the first person to hold him when he came into this world. And when I found out that I was pregnant, my whole world changed. And then I got the privilege of being the last person to hug him before he started his life in college and his beginning of his journey as an independent young man. Everything is as it should be right now, but it didn't all start that way. That's really part of why I wrote the chapter, The Climb of My Life, for best-selling book, 20 Beautiful Women. When I found out that I was pregnant, and it was unplanned, and it was a surprise, I knew one thing. I knew that I needed to be there for my children, not just in a physical sense, to provide them everything that they needed, food and shelter and love. I needed to be an inspiration. My parents were an inspiration. They were really kind of overprotective. As new parents in the United States, without any Indian culture to support them, they had to navigate what it meant to be a parent all by themselves. To make it worse, I'm hyperactive, and I challenge them at every turn. And they didn't always do everything perfectly. In fact, I think the three of us would agree that they were overprotective. So I was rebellious for many years. But the thing that they did right is that they lived an inspirational life. As they built their life in this new place, they built it on love and hope and integrity. They chose relationships well, and they supported people as honestly as they could. They took these risks. Moving to another country is a risk, and I saw my father choose career opportunities that were best for him, things that didn't make sense to other people, but he always knew that the blueprint was right for him. And my mother, who seems sort of shy and a little bit introverted, somehow always knew that she needed to choose the path that was right for her, and she did it fiercely, and she did that while she was mothering. Best yet, I always felt like I was living in a place of love. They supported each other completely and totally. I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to make this up. I felt as if I was living around a little piece of beauty every day. They held hands, they kissed each other, they joked around, they saw each other in the best possible light. And so even though we were not always, we didn't always have the best relationship, their relationship was what was life-changing to me. And so when I had my children, I had to figure out my own path. You'll see in the chapter that I made a whole bunch of mistakes, but as I came back around to my original purpose, the reason why I'm on the planet, I realized that my life needed to inspire them, that I couldn't parent perfectly. I am sure that my kids will lay on some psychiatrist's couch someday and they will tell tales that will make anyone's toes curl. I know that I haven't done everything right. But one thing that I do know that I've done is that I have showed them my struggle. I don't try to be perfect in front of them. And I have openly talked about my purpose. And I've shown them that my purpose does not exist separately from them, that they are part of my purpose and all the things that I'm doing right now. Things that I'm doing to support other people. And they're seeing that their lives are not just for themselves and for their family, that their lives are for the community that they live in, not just locally, but globally. And as both of my sons start the path of their life, they know that they are responsible for giving back in every way. So listen to me, you are responsible for inspiration, and it's not really what comes out of your mouth. And it's not about following some perfect rule book of marriage or parenting. It is about living in love and hope and integrity. Do the thing that you are meant to do. Do it wholeheartedly. Make mistakes, fail out loud and in front of your children, in front of your friends. Because when good things happen, we can all appreciate it a little bit more, and that inspiration cannot be lost. I haven't lived with my parents for many years, and yet the things that I remember inspire me today. And I hope that my chapter and this story inspire you as well. If you want a little bit more inspiration, there are 19 other authors besides me that are opening their hearts and sharing their stories. You just have to go to Amazon.com and type in 20 Beautiful Women.